what? You're not going to get to my brain, Sean, by attacking my
Jolene,
physical appearance.
quiet. You know it. Ooh. Welcome to You Know It, the game show that brings people together 2 clues at a time. Welcome, welcome, welcome to my 4 fantastically gorgeous contestants. It's so good to have you all here. Thank you so much for joining us. The game is very, very simple. Basically, when it's your turn, and Farai, it's going to be your turn in just a second. When it's your turn, you challenge one of your opponents to answer one of the questions here. You choose a topic and you challenge them. If you've been challenged, you try and answer the question. And if you get it right, you get the points. And if you get it wrong, the person who challenged you gets the points. And everybody has an opportunity to steal once. And if everybody uses their one steal, then everybody gets their opportunity to steal again. The point values go up as we go through the questions, but we'll deal with that when we deal with that. So we'll jump right in. Farai.
Right on.
It is your turn. So let's take a look at the topics. Lovely disembodied voice. Could you tell us what the topics are?
The topics tonight are monsters and monarchs, founders and inventors, pregnancy and presidency, circles and rings, LA sports, easy, mystery, bones, scary movies, scary towns, scary costumes, and scary characters.
That was lovely and disembodied and a little bit scary. Thank you very, very much. Lovely disembodied voice. Farai, which topic would you like to pick? And most importantly, who do you want to challenge?
I think I'm going to challenge Jolene on bones.
On bones. Okay, fantastic. All right, Jolene. So nobody has used their steal. So Farai, you can't steal because you're the challenger, but Jack or Doug could steal at any time. Bones. Jolene, what bony structure reached a height of more than 10 feet among members of the Triceratops family and was bequeathed to the Goodman Theater by Del Close so that he could play Yorick in Hamlet?
I know it.
Oh, Jack, what's the answer?
The skull?
The skull!
At the same time.
I'm sorry, I'm sorry. I didn't hear you. I believe you, but I didn't hear you. And it wasn't at the same time. And it is now your turn, Jolene.
All
Let's
right.
take a look at the topics here
Yeah,
and
thank
see
you.
what's left. So almost everything's left. Remember that the mystery is worth double points. So right now, everything's worth 10 points. So the mystery is worth 20 points. In a little bit, the values will go up to 20 points and then 30 points. And that mystery goes up to 40 points and 60 points. But what are you going to do?
All right, I'm going to give scary costumes to Doug.
Scary costumes to Doug Gotchman.
Okay.
Jack, you can't steal. Farai, you can steal. So Jack is used to steal. Jolene can't steal. Scary costumes?
Yes.
Okay, scary costumes. All right, having established who can steal and not steal, I must now say that this is not a stealable question. This is a physical challenge.
Oh.
Everyone who participates gets points. The winner, as judged by the lovely disembodied voice, gets a bonus of 10 points. So you will have 30 seconds to do this. You must either or you must construct a Halloween costume, or if that's not possible, make a scary face, or do both. You will have 30 seconds starting now.
Can the Steelers, non-Steelers do this?
Yeah, everybody can do it. 20 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7. I think everybody's ready. Fantastic! These are some of the most terrifying costumes I've ever seen. Lovely disembodied voice. Who wins?
Oh my God. Well, this is really, really hard, I gotta say. But you know, I really, if I woke up and if I just kind of opened my eyes, I think the thing that would scare me most really has to be Jolene.
Yes. The question really is, what was she? Or I don't even. Yeah, Jolene, what was your interpretation? Where were you?
That was an alien, John.
Oh, an alien. Oh, well, that totally makes sense. Okay, fantastic. All right, Handsome Jack, it is now your turn. Let's take a look at the topics. Go ahead and pick a topic and challenge somebody.
Well, boy, I'm going to challenge Jolene with LA sports. I don't know how much into sports she is, but I'm going to hope she's not.
Okay, great. So Doug and Farai, you could both steal this. Jolene, what is the number that Magic Johnson wore on his jersey and the number of years since the last time?
I know it.
Doug?
32.
32 is correct. Doug stole it convincingly, with passion, and with certainty. Very, very good, Doug. You get those points. And it is
By the way, was the second half the number of years it's been since,
Yeah, that's right. That is
Oh.
correct. The number of years since the Dodgers won the World Series. I don't know. Did I not finish? I don't
You did
remember.
not.
It was
did
a
not.
minute ago, so I forgot. Doug, it's now your turn.
It's my turn.
It's your
Okay.
turn. So let's take a look at the remaining topics.
Okay. Farai, I'm going to throw this at you, and the topic that I'm going to throw at you is founders and inventors.
Founders and inventors for Farai.
Yep.
Okay, so Jolene has a steal left. So Jolene could steal this. Founders and inventors. All right, Farai. Who founded the University of Pennsylvania and invented the urinary catheter?
I know it.
Oh, Jolene. Who was that? Stop looking at your phone.
Benjamin Franklin.
Benjamin Franklin is correct. Jolene got that correct.
Wow.
Jolene, you got those. Jolene's got those fast Google fingers working.
Yeah.
Impressive.
No. She just is really an expert on urinary catheters. That's what it is for some reason. All
It's
right.
one of her hobbies.
I'm not only an expert, I'm a
Never mind. No. A patron. Okay. It's too much information. Okay, so that means we've gone through all four of you. That means the values of the points go up to 20 points. So let's take a look at the topics. And lovely disembodied voice, can you tell us what the actual score is?
Yes. Right now, Farai and Jack have 10 points each. Doug has 20 points, and Jolene is in the lead with 30 points.
Jolene is in the lead with 30 points. Fantastic. All that studying up on catheters has really paid off. And Farai, it is now your turn. So go ahead and pick a topic and challenge one of your opponents.
Monsters and Monarch for Handsome Jack.
Monsters and Monarchs for Handsome Jack. Only Farai has not used his steal yet. So that means since he's a challenger and he can't steal, nobody can steal.
Yeah.
So you can sit back, relax. You have as much time as I happen to give you to answer this question. So, Handsome Jack, what fictional character has been played by Christopher Lee, Frank Langella, and Gary Oldman, and was partly based on Romanian ruler Vlad the Impaler?
I believe that would be Dr. Akula, or as you would pronounce it, Dracula.
I'm going to give you that, even though, yes, so Dracula, which means, of course, son of Dracul, or dragon, son of the dragon. Vlad the Impaler's father was Vlad the Dragon. Vlad the Third, the Impaler, all this stuff. I could go on and on. Very, very interesting. He impaled about 10 to 40,000 people. Not 10 to 10,000 to 40,000, not 10. Not
How many people did he? How many people, Jolene? How many people did he catheterize?
I was going to
Oh.
ask how many of those people actually had urinary catheters.
Well, this was before, unfortunately, Benjamin Franklin had invented the urinary catheter. I think Vlad was working on the idea.
He was experimenting.
Yeah, he was experimenting. And it didn't work 40,000 times. Jolene, it is now your turn. Let's take a look at the topics.
All right. Handsome Jack. Pregnancy and presidency.
Oh, boy.
Pregnancy
two of my-
and presidency.
My two hobbies.
Nice. Okay, Farai, you can steal. Okay. So, Handsome Jack, how many days on average does a human pregnancy last? And how many electoral college votes are needed to win the presidential
I
election?
know it.
Oh,
What is it?
270.
270 is correct. Very, very, very good. Farai, you keep your steal because Jack was faster than you on that one. And Jack, it is now your turn. So let's take a look at the scoreboard and see what's going on. Looks like Jack is taking the lead if the scoreboard is correct, and you're in the catbird seat. So go ahead and pick one of these topics and challenge somebody with it.
Gary Towns is the topic, and I think I will challenge Doug with that.
All right, Doug. Farai, you could steal this. Doug, what name is shared by the Oregon city where One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest was filmed, and the Massachusetts town?
I know it.
where- Farai, go ahead.
Springfield.
Springfield. Very good. Very, very good. But that's incorrect. It's a good guess because there's so many Springfields.
Yeah.
You know, you might as well say Springfield anytime. But let me finish, Doug.
So wait, so now
If you get this
I
right,
get the
Doug.
whole thing now
Yeah.
and have time to answer, right?
Right. So nobody else can steal. If you
Okay.
get this right, you not only get the 20 points for getting it right, but you also get 20 points that are going to be subtracted from Farai. If you
Wow.
get this wrong, all those points, it's 40 points is on the line, will go to Jack, who challenged you. So I'm going to finish the
Okay.
question is,
So I'm just like,
you're out of luck,
I'm-
Julie. You
You're a
just relax,
spectator.
have a drink, you know, go ahead and search Google for the answer. Okay, what name is shared by the Oregon city where One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest was filmed, and the Massachusetts town where both The Crucible and Hubie Halloween were set? Two very similar pieces of work.
Salem.
Salem is correct. 40 points for Doug. Oof. Ouch. Urgh. Nice job. I know, Farai, and you lost those 20 points. But the good news is, first of all, it's Doug's turn. And the other good news is everybody has their steals back because everybody used their steal.
Yay.
So let's take a look at the
Little known
remaining
fact
topics. Mhm.
is Salem is the city where the Simpsons have their vacation home.
Right.
Yeah.
Exactly.
and Springfield is the town where they live, right?
Yes.
So
That's-
Farai, there was a degree of separation there, I think, happening in your head.
I think,
All over the place.
I heard Farai thinking The Simpsons when he said Springfield. That's what I heard. I don't know if it was accurate. But Doug, what topic and who are you going to challenge?
Before we move on, there was a
Yeah.
lot of talk about 40 points
Yeah.
on that previous.
Oh yeah, no, the people who do the points are working on it.
Okay.
And I'm
Just
sure
saying.
it'll show up.
It involves
they're-
math.
they're
It involves math
counting.
and it takes a while.
They're counting. You know, it takes a while to count things. You know, so as Americans, we have to get used to that.
And
Yeah.
some of your points were mail-in points.
Yeah.
So
Oh,
you won't get
right.
them for a while.
Yeah, they're
Takes a
being
while to
counted
count
in Pennsylvania right now, and they will be finished by Friday. And at which point, we'll know who really won, as opposed to the person who says that they won and is whining about it now,
Right.
which would be Jack, I guess. So, according to this.
Okay.
So, Doug, what are you going to do?
Okay. I am going to challenge Jolene, and I am going to throw the topic circles and rings only because I have no idea what that is.
Circles and rings to Jolene.
Yes.
Okay. So, Jack and Farai, you have steals now. So, you could steal this. So, Jolene, let me ask you a
Yes,
question. Yeah. Jolene, how many circles of hell are in Dante's Inferno?
I know it.
Jack knows it. Okay. How do you know it? Oh,
I
go
know
ahead.
it because I'm living it.
Oh, what's the answer?
7.
7. That is incorrect.
No.
Oh no.
Oh.
How many ring wraiths are there in? This is just for Jolene. How many ring wraiths are there in Tolkien's Lord of the Rings?
John, I'm living a few more circles of hell. 9.
9 is the correct answer. So you get those points. So Handsome Jack gets 20 points taken from him, and that goes to Jolene. And also, that's another 40-point swing. So I'm just going to vamp a little bit so that the people who are doing the hard work of counting up the points behind the scenes can update the screen before we go to it, which we will now do whether they're ready to or not. And we're going to ask the lovely disembodied voice to tell us where we are in terms of points.
All right.
Not good.
Right now, Farai is a little behind. He has a deficit of 10 points, a negative 10. Jack is down to 40. Jolene has 50 and Doug has 60.
Fantastic. Okay, great. So
Not fantastic.
no, Farai, it's great because for the first 6 games we played, the person who was in last at the end of the challenge round ended up winning. So yeah, absolutely. You're actually in the catbird seat. So now we have four topics left, and each one of these topics is worth 30 points, except for the mystery, which is actually worth 60 points. And who just stole that? Oh, Jack. Jack used to steal unsuccessfully.
Unsuccessful.
Unsuccessful with steal. So, but Farai, it is now your turn. So you're going to challenge one of your opponents with that. Keep in mind that Jack is used to steal. I don't know if that will affect your jujitsu of tactics.
Scary movies for Doug.
Scary movies
Mhm.
for Doug. All right, Doug. So Jolene, you could steal this. Doug, what 2017 film won the Saturn Award for Best Horror Film and won the Best Original Screenplay Oscar for Jordan Peele?
I know it.
Yes?
Get Out?
That's correct. You get those 30 points. Very, very good, Doug. Jolene, it is now your turn. We only have 3 more topics left. The easy one, the mystery, and scary characters.
I'm going to give Farai the mystery.
Okay, mystery. Okay, so Doug has got to steal. And Jack can't steal. And Jolene can't steal because she is the she is
I'm the challenger,
the
right?
challenger. Thank you. I dozed off for a minute there.
I'm here for you, John.
All right, Farai.
Uh,
Ready?
Ready.
Farai, what river is the deepest in the world and flows through the Democratic Republic of Congo before reaching the Atlantic Ocean?
I know it.
Yes?
It's Congo.
The Congo! Yeah! Fantastic. What? Second longest river in Africa, 9th in the world, the Congo. Okay. I just want to tell people things that I know. Jack, it is now your turn.
Oh.
Oh, and by the way, that was 60 points for Farai.
Woohoo! I'm
Yeah.
back.
Wow.
He's back. He's back.
Thank you, Jolene.
Okay, now the easy question and scary characters, Jack, and let's see.
Who has a steal left?
do.
Jolene and Farai and Doug. You're the only one who used the second round of steals.
Oh my God. I'm going to challenge. Boy, I'm going to challenge Jolene with scary characters.
Scary characters. Okay. This is the visual thing. Okay, Jolene, Doug, you can steal, and Farai could steal too. It's so everybody get ready. Jolene, who played this person, this character, and this character? Ah, that's the sound that a person who writes trivia wants to hear. Ah, ah. Jolene?
I'm just spacing on his name.
Oh, no, don't go to elimination. Okay, what's his name?
Neil Sedaka.
Neil Sedaka. It's very, very, very close.
Good
It's
answer.
Andy. It's Andy Serkis. That was a great answer. That was a great answer. I just want to give it to you. So Doug, now here's the bad news, Doug. It's your turn, and the only thing that's left is easy. It's worth 30 points. Now Jack has used his steal. Farai and Jolene have steals left. So who are you going to challenge? Is the let me before you do this, let me just make sure. Lovely disembodied voice. Is the score that we see on the card correct? I've lost track.
No.
Okay, could you tell us what the score is?
The score, Farai has 50 points.
Yeah.
Jolene has 30 points.
Mhm.
Jack has 70 points. And
70 points.
Doug has 90 points.
Okay. So Doug,
Okay.
who are you going to give this
like,
easy one to?
I'm trying to figure out what the best strategy, would be here. So
Mhm.
you say that Handsome Jack has used his steal already.
Right,
The other two have their steals,
right.
and I have to challenge somebody with the easy question. Topic.
Right, right. Based on past experience, which does not mean it's true, but past experience, there's almost no chance. Let me check. Yes, there's no chance that you're going to get any points on this deck. Someone's going to answer it.
Right. Okay. So let's throw it at Jolene.
All right, Jolene. So, Farai, you can steal. Jack cannot steal. Jolene, what name is shared by a 1978 slasher film directed by John Carpenter and the holiday that happens on October 31st?
I know it.
Oh,
Are you sure?
what is it, Farai?
Halloween.
Halloween!
How did he know that? That's so random.
It is so random. He's
I
actually
was hitting my buzzer. I was hitting my buzzer, John.
Thank you, Jolene.
Light up. I was hitting it. There's been a malfunction.
I was waiting. Like, come on.
kind of malfunction. This buzzer isn't working. All right, fantastic. This is wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Before we move on to the elimination round, I just want to give everybody a chance to talk about something that's important to them. I want to tell everybody who's playing at home that or on the chat or whatever, or watching this, to please go ahead and go to youknowitthegame.com and you can pre-order these. They're coming soon to me, and then I will send them to you so you can buy them. This is a card game. Jolene has played it. I think Doug has played it. I don't know if Jack or Fry has played it, but it's a really fun game. It's different from this. It's a little, there's some other aspects to it that make it really fun for people who are not good at trivia, because things really can change a lot. And I just want to mention that. So Jack, what would you like to say? Is this something you want to talk about?
Well, yeah, I just want to encourage everyone to vote. The
Vote.
election's less than a week away. Everybody, please, please vote, because they're going to try and take disenfranchise people and not count all the votes. So everyone should go out there and do their duty.
Okay, great. Fantastic. I love it. I totally support that. I already did vote. I voted several times already. Doug,
Oh gosh.
I want to come back to you.
Yeah, I wasn't prepared for this, but yeah, come back to me, please.
Okay, Jolene.
I want to promote an organization called the Hollywood Food Coalition.
Oh, okay.
It's been serving hot meals to homeless people and people who are need food
Food
on
lacking,
the streets
maybe?
of Hollywood for 37 years, a hot
Mm-hmm.
meal every night. And they get their food because they repurpose food from restaurants, from film sets. They bring that food in, they make it into something new, and they also set up other services at the site. It's at the Salvation Army site on Hollywood Boulevard, Monday
Mhm.
through Friday, and Saturdays and Sundays they serve on the street, also in Hollywood, and they also offer services for the UCLA medical team comes in once a week for checks. They give out food and hygiene kits. They try to connect people with other social services. It's a really amazing organization, all volunteer run, and HOFOCO.org. You can volunteer. It's really easy. And they're operating during COVID. They're just doing sack lunches, but it's on and running and it's amazing. So if you're looking for a way to give back or a way to help out, it's a really easy organization to get involved in.
Fantastic.
Hollywood
Thank
Food
you, Jolene.
Coalition.
And we will put the link to that in the notes below. And that'll
Can
be
I do
great.
that, or does someone else do that?
I don't know if you can do that, but we will do that. But you can email us that link to make
Okay.
sure that we get it right. That'd be great. Fry?
Well, I think everybody's on Instagram, and I think everybody should go to shop Coco Culture. It's my daughter's little design shop, and she's like a college student. And I'm trying not to pay her tuition, and she's gonna try and pay tuition through this. Help me out, man! Help me out. So Coco Culture,
It's
Culture?
a good cause.
it's a good cause.
Right. Wait, so for I, it's COCO Culture, Shop Coco.
Yes,
Like coconut?
COCO. Yeah, COCO, and then culture.
All right, cool.
Fantastic. And it's on Instagram?
Instagram only.
Oh, okay, cool. And what kinds of things does she have there?
Earrings, and I think t-shirts are coming up. And
Oh, cool.
yeah.
Excellent. All right.
And
Fantastic.
also vote, is Handsome Jack said. Please
Okay.
vote.
Vote. Okay. Doug, you have anything?
Okay, yeah, well, this has to do with, donating whatever you can. It's hard to believe that 2020, this whole year has been nuts, but in 2 months, we're going to be done with 2020. And it's an opportunity to get those tax deductible charitable donations in for this year. So there's one out there called NIVA, N-I-V-A, which is the National Independent Venue Association, and they have an organization called Save Our Stages, which is in support of live music venues, smaller venues around the country that have taken a real hit because live music has not been happening around town. So
Right.
when you're thinking about cutting those checks for your tax deductible donations, consider NIVA, National
Fantastic.
Independent Venue.
Yeah, we're definitely going to need live music coming in 2021 as soon as we possibly can. I also want to say, speaking of Instagram, you can follow us on Instagram and you can follow us on Twitter. I mean, basically this game show and the game, the lovely Disembodied Voice is always posting really great questions on Twitter, and we're also posting things, questions and so forth on Instagram. So if you like playing, absolutely check that out. Lovely Disembodied Voice. Can you tell us what the Instagram, whatever it is called?
At
Handle.
You Know It, the game.
At You Know It, the game. Thank you very much. I'm just such an old man. I don't know what to call things. Okay, so now we're up to the elimination round. So lovely Disembodied Voice, who's in first, who's in second, who's in third, and who is in fourth? Oh, and next week we'll be here at the same time, 6 o'clock Pacific time, 9 o'clock Eastern. And now we're gonna go to the next thing. What's the standings, lovely Disembodied Voice?
Okay, we have Doug in first place.
Still?
Farai in second place.
Oh my God, he's spurted ahead.
Well,
Jack is
all
in third
Jolene.
place. Jack is in third place. Jolene is in fourth place.
Oh, okay. Fantastic. So, Doug, you're in first place. So you're jumping ahead to the final. So you can relax for the next
Wow,
two
okay.
questions. Yeah.
I'll kick
Just,
back.
you're just going to wait and find out who is going to face you. Okay. And number two, Farai, you're in second. So you jump ahead to the semifinal. So you're going to face whoever wins the wild card. And the wild card is between Jolene and Jack. So Jack is in third place. So you get to choose from one of these four topics. Elements. Go ahead. Lovely disembodied voice. Will you please tell us what the topics are?
Yes. The topics are elements, singers, names, and numbers.
Okay. So Jack.
And
Which-
and are we going to answer a multiple questions within that topic?
Multiple clues. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start reading clues. Okay. I have 5 clues, and whoever says I know it
Yeah.
first answers. In the first 2 rounds, in the wild card, which is what we're doing now, and in the semifinal, if somebody gets it wrong, then the other person gets a chance to answer.
All right.
No, I'm sorry. If someone gets it wrong, then the other person moves on.
I'm
Okay. But you
I'm
have to, in the final, you have to get it right. And I'll explain that when we get to it.
I'm going to go with numbers
Numbers. Okay.
because I can count to 100, so I think I got this locked.
Okay, good.
I know the Bible, so I think I've got it locked.
Oh my goodness. That was deeply funny. Okay. Doug and Farai, you be quiet. Jack and Jolene, whenever you know it, or you think you know it, or you're sure you know it, say I know it. And if you get it wrong, the other person's going to move on and face Farai. If you get it right, you go on and face Farai. Okay, numbers. What is the smallest 3-digit palindromic prime number and the number of the U.S. route that goes from Los Angeles to Port Angeles, and the number of the torture room in George Orwell's 1980?
101.
That is correct. I'm going to give that to you. You have to say I know it. Say I know it.
Oh, sorry. I know it.
Okay, good.
I knew it.
All right, great. Jolene, you won. Fantastic. Jack, sorry. But you did a fantastic job. But now Jolene's going to go on and face Farai. So let's now Farai, you get to choose the next topic. The remaining ones are elements, singers, and names.
I'm gonna go with elements.
Elements. All right, same rules apply. What element, Jolene and Farai, what element has the atomic number 47, has the chemical symbol Ag?
I know it.
Oh, Farai,
Gold.
gold! Fantastically wrong. I am so sorry. It is very, very, very close. I think gold is AU.
It is AU.
Yeah.
Silver.
Silver is AG. Let me read the next clue, see if anybody would have got it. Because this is the Halloween themed clue. Must be used to cast a bullet if one wants to shoot and kill a werewolf, according to folklore. So it's
I
silver.
know it.
Yes, very good. Jolene,
What is silver?
you are going on to face Doug in the final. Now,
Yay,
Do I have
Jolene.
to
Oh.
put my answers in a question? No, that's a different game.
no,
right?
it's a very different game. So here's the deal. This is a little different. Now Doug's going to choose a topic in a second, but you have to win. I mean, you have to get it right.
Now, but we call out, I know it, not the answer.
Right. Call out,
Right.
I know it. Right. It's much better to call out, I know it.
Okay.
Because if, yeah. So, call out, I know it, if you know the answer. If you get it wrong, the other person gets to try and answer. Okay. And if nobody can get it right, then we'll go on to the remaining topic. But I think someone will get it right before So names or singers?
It's my choice.
Yeah.
Let's go with singers.
All right. This is very exciting. This is for all of the marbles. Okay. And remember that the winner gets a gigantic prize, which is my love and admiration and respect.
I thought we all already had that.
Well, yeah.
Jolene didn't have
Way
it.
to ruin it.
So Doug, maybe your incentive isn't as big as mine if you've already got it.
Yeah.
Jolene, you actually have it. You had it first because I met you first. Okay, singers. Are you guys ready? This first clue is a doozy. Singers who wrote a song for the SpongeBob SquarePants Broadway musical and has won 11 Grammys from 31 nominations and became in 2018 the first African-American man to achieve an EGOT, which is an Emmy, a Grammy, an Oscar, and a Tony, at least one. Obviously, he had 11 Grammys. And wrote the song All of Me for
Taylor.
his. Oh, Jolene, what is it?
John Legend.
John Legend, Jolene wins! Woohoo! You won the game, Jolene. Don't cry. Oh, she's crying. Oh, now is the time for Jolene.
Congratulations, Jolene.
Acceptance of the fact that she won. Oh, want to thank. Oh, she left. Oh, she couldn't take it.
Wow.
Okay, better now. I just want to thank God and my family.
I knew God was telling
My
you the answers.
parents.
Yeah. How about you thank the bribe you handed to John Sylvain before the game started? How about that?
It was for Rye I bribed.
Okay.
So I have.
Job, Jolene.
Okay, so I have news from the outer world. So we have a ongoing chat from our you-know-it-alls who play along with us, and the winner of the very sort of strange ongoing game on the side in the chat is Laurie Utterback, who
Woo!
some of us know, and fantastic.
Yay.
Congratulations, Laurie Utterback.
I would
Next.
like to take a moment, John, to just shout out to the women.
The women, all of the women, and also the play that we did at Annex.
Yeah.
It was back in the 1870s. It was really good. And I want to thank you all very, 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 very much for playing. This is a really great game. You all did very well. I hope you all come back and play soon. And maybe yeah.
Fun.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
this
hope
was
you had
great,
fun.
John.
Yep.
Thanks for even the last minute call.
Well, I really appreciate you doing it, Doug, and
Sure.
and
What
getting
else
dressed
am I
up. Well, look at, I mean, it's amazing. I called you at the last minute. Will you just go walk around the house, not being able to see people dressed like that? Man, you look fantastic.
Yeah.
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah, if I'll play it again if it's not rigged next time.
Okay. Next time, Jack, I will match you up against people who aren't quite as bright. Thank you very much, Jolene. I'll
Oh,
be
good to see
expecting the bribe a little bit later in the mail, and I appreciate it.
What's your Venmo again, John?
Yeah, I'll tell it to you offline because I don't know what that is because I'm too old. Yeah. So thank you all. Everybody, go out and vote. Go out and have a great Halloween. And thank you very, very, very much for watching. If you are out there and you're watching this and you want to be a competitor, we have a forum now that's that should be on the chat. I'm not sure if it is because I'm not looking at the chat on the YouTube because if you watch the last game last week, you know what happens because it starts playing and I go nuts because it's a 12-second delay. But anyway, there's a forum there, and if any of you guys know somebody who would like to play, fill out the form, and I think we can probably get everybody who wants to play eventually to be able to play this game. And then this game that's coming in the mail is designed so that you can play it with people remotely. So if two people have decks, they can lay it out and play it remotely. And that's about it. I mean, I don't have anything else to say. You guys are wonderful. I love you. So,
Thanks,
Tristan,
everybody.
thank you so much for being a fantastic producer. Everybody
Thank
wave
you.
as if
Good to
they're,
see you all. Be safe.
and let's play that outro music.
Here we go. You know it. You know it. You know it. Do you? Hey! You know it.
Huh.
Hey, I want to say you had mentioned Annex a minute ago. I just finished reading Glenn Berger's book about the Spider-Man musical.
How was it?
It's fantastic.
Okay, good.
It's really,